Hello again. My name is Emma and welcome to Saturday Night Threads. I'm coming on a little late, I know. But not really doing much this weekend because I basically was thinking about getting it. I don't know. I got into this thing with this little craft heart that I was doing from Dollar Tree. It was this. And I really enjoyed doing it, but at first I couldn't really get it. For some reason I just couldn't get the threads in. But then I went to get some needles and now I'm able to work with it. I am filling in, I think I'm making the flower part. Going around this part, I had to rethink of how I was going to do it because it just wasn't coming out right. I said, no, I got to do this over because it just doesn't look right. So what I'm doing the flower first. But before I get into that, I was thinking about, before I try to finish it or start it or get into it, I really am thinking about getting back into embroidery. Now, I used to watch this one lady, and I forgot her name, but she used to come on here in Chicago on WTTW PBS, The Window to the World. That's what I remember it from. And she used to do a lot of embroidery, cross stitch. That's what she used to do, cross stitch. And she used to make all these, beautiful, pictures just with cross stitching. And I remember I did order, not order, but I remember buying some stuff that required to do cross stitching. I bought all the different threads, and then I even bought, what is it called? Cross stitch fabric. And this is really interesting because if you can see it, it's kind of like, I mean, it's not like plastic canvas, although plastic canvas does have all those holes. But if you look at the cross stitch, I don't know if you can see, they have holes. You can't see it, but they have holes as well. So in every little block, you can see where you have to put the and this is the 14 count, so this is tiny. And I remember, you can see where you have to insert the needle. I had ordered, and I'm going to try to look for it. I did have a picture. It was from Annie's Attic. I think I got it from Annie's Attic. And it was a picture of an angel. And then I had gotten another one, and I think it was some kind of like a dress form or something. I gotta look for them. I'm pretty sure I still have them because I really wanted to get into it. So I'm thinking about leaning back into it. I'm not sure how it's gonna work or when I'm gonna start it. I just have it in back of my mind to want to get into it. And what made me to think about it was when I was doing this, and I said, you know what? I haven't really gotten into cross stitching, not in depth like I really wanted to. And I think, you know what? I think I'm going to start getting back into it. Not to say that I won't be getting back into plastic canvas too, because I had ordered so many, I don't know what you call it, little pamphlets, little books on how to make plastic canvas furniture for Barbie dolls, for designer dolls or whatever. And I have the boutique, I have the kitchen, I have like a studio, an office, the bedroom set, and I even have a castle, guys. And I said, even my grandson was like, oh, when are you going to start this? And I was like, yeah, I've been wanting to start like 10 years ago. Getting on it. I'm getting on it. But yeah, so, and I'm like, I really need to get on this stuff because time is flying. I need to get on these things. But before I get into all of that, I did want to go through one more time with the, oh my God, what did I do at the beginning? With crocheting. Because I know sometimes when it comes to crocheting, you know, a lot of people, when you start crocheting, it's very, very important that you get used to how it's going around your hand. And I found my needle. I couldn't find it last week. I was like, I know I had it. I was just using it, and this is the one I have. I have other ones, but for so far, I really like this one. But when you do the thing with your hand, you really have to, like, you know, like really put it, like you're going in, out, in, and then you're pulling it this way. And what you're going to do is that you're going to hold it with your thumb and your forefinger. And usually when you do this, I put you down just a little bit. When you do this, you're going to grab your hook, and you're just gonna, like, maybe you put it in this way. You're just gonna wrap it. How do I do it? Okay, so you're just going to wrap a loop. So I'm doing it. You're gonna just put a loop. I mean, you could do it any way you want, but I usually, I guess because I'm on, okay, I just wrap it around. I just go under and over. I put it in, I go in, twist, and then I hold it right by where the loop is at. So right now I have a loop, okay? A loop. So you put your needle in there, and you grab the hook and you pull the thread out of the hoop. And you do it a couple of times because what you want to do is that you want to create a knot on the bottom. So you're going to pull this and it creates a knot down here. Now again, when you're doing it with your hand, you really gotta practice how it makes you feel in your hand, because this is your hand is what's working the thread. Okay, so when you put it in your hand, in, out, in, around your index finger, that's the tension that you're gonna get from all this yarn over here from behind. So, and you just want to keep practicing. You just want to, you know, get used to pulling the yarn in the hoop. Do it slowly. Pulling the yarn through the hoop. Pulling the yarn through the hoop. And like for every, like I say, every 3 or 4 stitches, the work that you're doing is gonna come down this way. So it's gonna go down. So when you're working, you have to move your fingers up, okay? And then you 1, 2, 3. Now it's coming down, and your fingers go up. 1, 2, 3. It goes down, your fingers go up.
This Lucy's putting it in his mouth.
Okay. 2,
That's Lucy's.
3.
That's no touch.
Your work goes down, your fingers go up. And you just keep doing it. Now I'm not saying to do a real long chain, but for practice sake, just to get the feel of the yarn around your fingers, and to pull the yarn through the hoop. Just keep, you can make the string or the stitches, the tail, as long as you want, and just keep practicing until you get the feel of the needle, and you get the feel of the yarn around your. Can you go over there, Hippo, please? Thank you.
If you lay down, you have to let me hug you.
Okay, so just keep practicing, and then this is what you get. Okay, just get the feel for it, and it's not, it doesn't make any sense. Hippo, can you please sit down?
Okay, I'm sitting.
Okay, just get the feel for it. It doesn't make any sense for me to tell you how to do
No, let's just get out.
single crochets or double crochets or triple crochets, because you have to get the feel of this first before you go to the next step. And like I said, there's a lot of tutorials, but sometimes they just go so fast. But you just want to take your time and get the feel of the needle, get the feel of the yarn, get the feel of how it's going around your finger, and the tugging and the pulling. That's what you have to get a feel for, okay? Okay, so we'll practice more with this one next week, and I'll show you how to do a single crochet after you get the feel for the yarn. Now this was driving me crazy, because even though I had the pattern, it was like I wasn't really sure which way I was going with the needle. I had to literally count. So right now, I think I'm already finished with this. I had it had a whole bunch of X's on here, which was driving me crazy. And it had 2, 3, 4, 4, and then 3, 2, and then 1. Okay, so I am finished with this. Okay, so Hippo. So I'm going to cut this one off. Hippo, come here. Hippo, come here. So I'm going to cut up. Hippo! Excuse me. Sit, you don't move. Okay, so I'm using this needle, not the one that it came with. No, sit, get your tablet, sit over here for a few minutes.
I'm pretty sure we both were so far already.
Yeah, okay, we'll play on your tablet. Back there for a few minutes. Where are you going? Okay. So I think I have the green one. Now because I already started the flower, so it might be a little, I got the two, I don't know if you can see it. I have the 2 pink ones right there. So I'm going to go off those 2 pink ones. I'm trying to finish this before Valentine's Day. And what I'm going to do, because if you can see on here, it has a lot of missing spots. So where all the missing spots are at, like right here, here, all of that, I'm going to fill it in with red. Because this was supposed to be purple, and I ended up doing it in red. So I'm going to end up filling everything up when I'm done with red. So right now so I got just these X's. I don't know why they put X's on here. Doesn't really make any sense. So I got 2 rows of X's. Can you please sit down over there? Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna come in through here. And they do give you a lot of thread, I have to admit. I thought I was gonna that's not enough thread. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with this. But yeah, I have they gave a lot of thread. And so I'm gonna try to pull it. Okay. And then I'm going down here. Actually, well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. And it's just the way that it was. I don't know who, person who did this, what their idea of how to go in and out or up and down, because it just didn't make any sense. I was like, why are they doing it this way? Because there's just so many, the yarn seems to be going in so many different directions. Like, I can't go in through here because the yarn will come back out, so now I have to go the opposite way. Which to me didn't make any sense. I was like, who invented this thing? Okay, so I have 2. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back in here. Ah, my thread came out. I'm going back in here. Sometimes when it comes to this kind of work, you really have to pay close attention to the instructions. Okay, and so now I have 1, 2, and 3, I think. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. I don't know how this is going. This doesn't make sense. And then I have to go all the way back up. I don't know. This thing is really driving me crazy. I'm like, why did I? And all because I wanted a needle. That's the only reason why I got this. Because I wanted the little needle, the little darning needle that came with it, and it didn't even help me out at all, because it was just flimsy. It didn't work. I couldn't even work it with this thing. And that was the only reason why I got it. Okay, now I got one. I actually wanted to go out. Okay, and then it has a real big one. Why does it have a real big one? Oh, I'm just trying to do some needlework. So I don't know why it has a. Oh no, 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 not for you. I don't know why it has a real big one. I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna cross all the way in here. And I'm gonna see if it comes out the same, guys, because I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's okay. I don't even think it came out right, but I don't know. I'm just winging it, guys. I don't know why it's so big. I don't know why it's so big. Well, okay. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back in, because I don't know why it looks so huge. It doesn't make sense. Because if you can see right here, the stitches are so big. See how they're like, shoo, shoo. I don't know why it's so big like that. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Unless I'm doing it wrong. You know what? I'm going... That's what I'm... and then I have to take it back. Let me take it back out. Because I don't know what it's doing. I really don't. So, I'm going to have to figure this out, guys. Because I don't know. But, I'm going to try to finish it. And then I'm going to... what do you call it? I really do want to get back into knitting as well. Still working on my cables, because my cables are not that great. Okay, so I have the 3. 1, 2, and 3. And it says from here, I don't know why these X's are so big. Unless I'm looking at it wrong, but no, they're big. I don't know. No, it doesn't make sense. I know it's over on one side. I don't know why it's all the way over there. It's skipping 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3? That doesn't look right. It's too high. I don't know, guys. I'm going to have to figure this out because it doesn't make any sense to me. But, yeah, I'm going to keep working with it. And let me see how I'll figure it out because it just... I don't know why those stitches are so long. Okay, guys, so thanks for joining me tonight, and I'm gonna keep working at it. And if not, I'll just wing it and make it. You know, I'll just continue with the same stitches and not with those long stitches, just for the sake, just to finish it and get it over with. Will I ever buy another one of those little things again? No. Just to get it over with. But definitely gonna put it up somewhere when I'm done. I don't know if I'm gonna cut around it or what. Okay, guys, so thanks for joining me again, like I said, and like a fish in the sea. So glad you caught me, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely comment. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and it changed. It's Scrap Craft Sunday. So that's what we're doing for now on. That's what it's gonna be titled for now on. Okay, guys. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.